Great day. Butterfly family here. Thank you so much for catching my live. If you can't catch my live and you're on the replay, you're watching this on the replay, you are appreciated. I love you. I love you, and you are very much so appreciate you guys. So I just kind of wanted to speak on my live earlier was kind of cut off. I don't know what happened. I guess it was technical difficulties. So I wanted to speak about matching energy, you guys. Me personally, I think it's a good idea, in my opinion, to match energy. Okay, I don't match energy. Okay, I don't believe in matching energy. All right, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't believe in matching energy because there are a lot of low vibrating people out here. There's a lot of jealous, envious people out here. There's a lot of people who aren't happy. They're not happy with themselves. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. A lot of people are genuinely not happy. They are really vibrating low. They're living in their lower chakras, which is going to be they're living in fear. They are living in lust. They are living in anger, okay? Madness, sadness, okay? A lot of people are vibrating at that baseline level, all right? So when we're talking about matching energy, that means if I got to match their energy, that means I'm going to have to go down low with them, and I'm going to have to be on that low vibrating frequency as well. I won't do it. You guys, I don't think it's a good idea to say that you match energy. I don't think it's a good idea to really try to match people's energy. Absolutely not a good idea. Hey, Eric. Hey, my love. Thank you so much for joining my live. I appreciate you, and I love you. I hope you're having a great day, King. I was just basically speaking on not matching energy and my feelings in regard to matching energy. I match energy has been a very popularized saying. Okay, people have even went so far as to get shirts made, or they're producing shirts that read "I match energy." Very bad idea, especially when you are aware of energy. Okay, I am not matching anyone's energy. Okay, so if someone feels a certain way about me, let's say someone doesn't like me for whatever reason, that's a them problem. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. And that's a one-sided, because while they may not like me, I love them. While they may not like me for no real reason, I love them. Okay, so I don't match energy. You don't like me, guess what? I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. So I just love that about me, you guys. I'm solid in who I am. I'm solid in my peace and my happiness. You know what I mean? Hey, Rock, how are you, my love? Thank you so much for stopping by my live. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are happy and healthy and abundant and everything that money can't buy. Thank you guys for joining my live. I basically want to just speak on matching energy. It's been a popularized saying for some time now. I hear people saying it. I even see people wearing shirts that say, "Hey, I match energy." Not a good idea, you guys, in my opinion. Hey, Wash, how are you? Thank you so much for joining my live. You are appreciated. You guys, hit that like button for me, please, and subscribe to my channel. Hi, V's. How are you? Oh, Virus. Oh, how are you, love? Look, you guys. So I'm telling you, be very intentional with your words. In my opinion, people should be intentional with their words. Don't match people's energy. If someone's out here and they're mad and they're angry, and you see that and you can sense that energy about them, you make sure that you don't go to don't match their energy. Rise above their energy. Okay, you rise above that bestiality mindset. You rise above that animalistic mindset. You rise above that negative fear, that lustful, because, and like I said, matching energy, you're going to have to go low. A lot of people are vibrating low. And they're sad, they're depressed, they're mad, they're living in lust, so on and so forth. So you're going to have to drop low to match energy. See, I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep my energy vibrating at a very high level. And, someone's going to have to meet me. They're going to have to rise above for me, you know what I mean, type thing. I'm not matching energy. And I wish people would stop saying that, or at least, at least learn something about the things that they're saying. Hey, Evan, how are you? I hope you're having a great day, Evan. Thank you so much for stopping by my live. You guys, please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. You guys will be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so while other people are showing hate, you show love. Show love. If people are throwing shade, hey, just let them. Let them. That doesn't change who you are. That does not change who you are. Someone else being evil and manipulative and all those negative characteristics, if they're being that, let them be that. Don't match their energy, please. Don't match their energy, because then that means that you are just as bad as they are, and you don't want to vibrate low, you guys. Let's not match energy, okay? You guys, let's not match energy, okay? 2025 going into 2026, let's not match energy. Hey, how you doing, Lane? I hope you're doing great. I love you. Thank you for stopping by my live. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Yes. Hey, Dante, how are you? Dante, I hope you're having a great day, Dante. I hope you're smiling and happy, vibrating high. Y'all better stop letting people bring y'all down to their level, okay? Please, let's stop doing that. Let's stop letting people, well, I don't let people do that to me, but you guys, please do not let people bring you down to their level. Please don't. Rise above, all right? Rise above. Sometimes when people are vibrating at such a low level, they love to have company. Like they say, misery loves company. Do not be that company for them. Don't do that. You send them love and light. All right, that's me. I'm sending love and light. But see, I can only control but so much. I know I can control my energy. I can't control other people's energy. So what am I going to do? I'm going to control my energy. All right? And I'm going to maintain my energy. And I've done it so many times, you guys. I've seen people trying to come after me to get a reaction, if you will. They can't get it out of me. I'm so rooted, like they can't get it out of me. Like I peep it and I keep rising above. I peep it and I keep rising above. I keep being happy. I peep that miserable, that sadness, that envy, and I just keep on going. I keep on rising, you guys. I keep maintaining my good energy. And I love that for me. I'm the only one that can control me. I would never give someone else the power over me to control me. Hey, MD, my love. Thank you so much for stopping by my live. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you so much. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you're in this live or you catch this live, I appreciate you, okay? And I love you guys. You guys are special. You are important. And you don't need to match energy, I promise. You don't need to match energy. I promise you. You're better off if you are a happy person like I am, and you're a peaceful person like I am, and you're a rich, abundant person like I am. You're rich in the mindset, abundant in the mindset like I am. Do not let people bring you down to their energetic level. Don't do it. Let's not match energy, y'all. Let's stop saying it. Let's be more intentional with our words and our thoughts. Let's not match energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even see I can honestly say I have no enemies, right? Like, you guys, I literally have no enemies. I don't have anybody out here after me trying to kill me or nothing like that I know of, or someone that hates me. You know what I mean? So I love that for me. And like I said, if someone doesn't like me, or if I do have opposition that I don't know about, I just don't know about, because like I said, I'm loving. As far as I know, I'm friends with everybody. I love everybody, and I love that for me. No one's gonna take my light, y'all. Sometimes people will see a light in you and they will try to dim your light. They will try to dim your light in ways they feel like they could probably dim your light. But if you're a person like I am, I'm telling you, it's very hard to dim my light. My soul is on fire. My spirit is on fire. My mind is strong, so, it's hard to dim a person's light like mine. You know what I mean? And I hope you guys have that same mindset. I hope you guys are at that same energy, that same, energetic level with me, rising above. If someone doesn't like you, hey, that's a them problem. You don't concern yourself with it. Don't concern yourself with it, especially if you know you haven't done anything to someone. Don't concern yourself with them not liking you. You send love anyways. You wish love anyways, and you send light anyways. And so I love that for me, y'all. I love it. Like the song, "This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine." Yes, honey, I'm gonna let my light shine, and I hope you guys are, like I said, you guys are feeling the same way about yourselves. I hope you guys see yourself as a light. I hope you guys are having positive thoughts and vibrating at a high level. You know what I mean? Loving everybody. Love is universal. Love is, the universal frequency. And I hope you guys are living at that frequency. Anything less is not for me. And so, yeah, I'm having a great day today, you guys. I do work tonight. They asked me if I would come in and work, and typically, you guys know I only do weekends, and that's my normal schedule, weekends only. But yes, she was very adamant, needed my help, asked for my help, offered a bonus, a nice bonus, and so I said, sure, I'll work tonight. So with that being said, I'll be working tonight, you guys. I'll be working tonight from 11 to 7, but it's no issue. It's going to be a great night. I'm going to have a nice, easy night. I'm claiming that. I'm speaking that. It's going to be a great night. Nothing out of the ordinary will happen. I'm speaking that. Yeah, so I will be working tonight, you guys. I'm going outside of my norm because I only do weekends. And I love that, you guys. I work so little that I consider myself a stay-at-home mom. What a flex. What a flex. I work so little that I consider myself a stay-at-home mom. It's a flex for me. It's a flex for me. My rich mindset, it's a flex for me. Okay? Yeah. When you can see the greatness in everything, you can't go wrong. When you can see the greatness in everything, you can't go wrong. You know, you can't go wrong. When you can overlook any, like I'm going to have, my reality, I see the glass as being half full as opposed to half empty. You know what I mean? So with that being said, that's letting you know that I'm thinking about all the positives. I'm not thinking of the next, that's how, I'm thinking about, all the positives as opposed to the negatives. You know what I mean? Like my life is really good, legit, like I said, I have everything that money can't buy. I'm rich. I'm rich. I have everything that money can't buy. I'm abundant. I'm abundant in that. And I just want to spread love and light because I have so much love and light in me that I want to spread it. I want that someone else to be as happy as I am. I want someone else to be as at peace as I am. I want someone else to be as joyful as I am. Because it's a good feeling. And I feel so selfish when I keep that bottle up. I need to spread some light, spread some love, spread some positivity. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I hope y'all having a great day. Yes, me and my daughter went outside for a little bit, and we were just vibing, playing, and stuff like that. Yes, it's been a great day, y'all. It's been a great day. I can't complain. I can't even start to complain, you guys. I'm sitting right here looking at my back door, looking at the birds, I'm at my side door, looking at the birds. So if you're just joining this live, I appreciate you. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you as well. I was just having some talk, basically encouraging and speaking briefly about matching energy. Matching energy is not the best thing, you guys. Let's not match energy. I've been let go that whole notion of matching energy. I don't do that, and I will never match energy. Okay? Because like I said, if you match your energy, that means you're going to have to go down to someone's level because somebody's mad, somebody's jealous, somebody's envy, somebody is sad and all that. And so when they're coming to you as an opposition, don't match their energy. Don't do it. You let them stay right down there where they at, and you stay right up there where you at. All right? You keep your happiness and you keep your peace. Don't let nobody take your happiness and your peace from you. There's too many people out here that are miserable. And they said misery loves company. It's very true. Low vibrational people, they are miserable, you guys. They are unhappy. They can't see the goodness in life. And that must be sad when you can't see the goodness in life. And so with that being said, when someone's trying to come to you as an opposition, don't match their energy, in my opinion. Don't match their energy. If anything, spread a little light. See if it'll stick. Throw on some love. See if it'll stick. Say something nice to them. See if it'll stick. See if it'll change their mindset. If it'll make them see things differently. Sometimes it'll help. Sometimes it won't. But at the end of the day, that's not your problem. That's their problem. That's a her problem. That's a he problem. That's a his problem. That's a your problem. That's not a me problem. Because I'm happy. If you don't like me, you don't like me on your own. Because guess what? I love you type deal. So, and I love that about me. I love that about me. Like, we ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm happy. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. I'm happy. Y'all better stop letting people manipulate y'all energy. Y'all better be strong. Stop letting people manipulate your energy. Hey, Mind Journey. Hi, my love. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, Marjorie, for stopping by. And I enjoyed your live earlier. I really did. You really spent some jewels. You were definitely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely you are. Yes, you guys. And so we cannot match energy. For me, that's not even an option. You know, you're gonna have to get down in the mud with some people if you're talking about matching energy, because some people just all the way down, honey, in the mud, honey. So that means if you're matching their energy, you about to be right down in the mud with them. No, ma'am. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Hey, AKA, how are you? I hope you're having a great day, my love. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, you're very welcome, Mind Journey. You're very welcome. And thank you for stopping by my live. Hey, Kendalls, how are you? I hope you're having a great day, my love. I hope everything is going in your way. I hope everything is working out in your favor today. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to maintain our own energies, you guys. It's a beautiful day to maintain our own energy. It's a beautiful day to let somebody else let them be who they are, and you be who you are. You know, we don't have to match energy, y'all. We don't got to match energy. We don't got to do that. We don't got to match energy, you know? And just because someone maybe not like someone else, that doesn't mean we don't have to like them. That don't mean we have to, you know, because me, I like to see the love. I like to see the light in everybody. I like to see the good in people. Thank you, AKA. You have a beautiful day as well, my love. I love you. You're special. Enjoy your day. And don't go matching nobody energy, baby. If it ain't high, if it ain't a good energy, high vibrating energy, don't you go matching it, my love. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, don't go matching nobody's energy. Yes, you guys, I'm telling you, I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it, y'all. I can't match energy. I can't do it. I cannot do it, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I won't. I won't, you know. You know, I love everybody. And I like to see, like I said, I like to see the good in everybody, because life is not always fair. Life ain't always easy. And people go through stuff and people overcome stuff. And so that's someone kept going when they could have gave up. Someone kept going when they could have given up. You know what I'm saying? Someone kept going instead of giving up. And so that has to count for something. So I try to see the positive in everybody. But like I said, if someone's coming to me as an opposition with negative energy and wants to start something with me, I cannot feed into that. And I won't. I won't. And with me maintaining my good positive energy, hopes of them, you know, you know, maybe wanting to match my energy and come up and match my energy. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, we ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Before I match somebody else's energy, I will detach myself. And I've done that before in real life. Like, I have detached my energy from someone that I love very dearly, because I just refuse to match energy. I refuse to be miserable, and I refuse to fuss and fight. Stuff like that, y'all. That stuff is, I'm not doing it. It's hard to get me to engage in something like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm just not that person. I'm a happy person, and I rather detach. Period. I rather detach, pull my energy back. Period. You know what I mean? Because my energy is precious, honey. And instead of putting energy into negativity, no, I'll put it back into myself, in like alchemy, mental alchemy, if you will. When you take a negative energy and you turn it into a positive energy, that's what type of time I'm on. I got a led to mind. I have a led to goal mindset, taking something bad and turning it into something good type thing. Absolutely, protect your peace. Absolutely, and I'm all about protecting my peace. And some people hate when they see they can't get to you. When they see they can't budge you, they see they can't get you sad, they see they can't get you bothered. And that kind of infuriates some people, you know? And here I am smiling, happy, you know? Happy. I don't have an enemy at all. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. And that's just how I'm rocking. That's just how I'm rocking. I'm serious, y'all. I love everybody. If somebody doesn't like me, it's crazy, because I don't bother people. I really don't. And so, like I said, I live a peaceful life. You okay, Kayla? I live a peaceful life, and I'm gonna keep it like that. I keep it like that. I don't have no scarcity mindset. I live in the present. I stay in the present, you guys. I find that staying in the present is what we as a people, in my opinion, should do. We should stay in the present. I don't think about yesterday. I don't worry about tomorrow.
Guys, look at my Kinder
I
Egg
stay
toy.
in the present.
Look at my Kinder Egg
Yes,
toy,
that's her
guys.
Kindle egg toy. Texting team, my practice, and in the live. Oh, I'm here now. Okay, you guys. I appreciate you guys for even stopping by. I really do. I was just having some conversation. My live earlier cut off, so the only thing that did was it just motivated me to go live again, you guys. My live cut out earlier. I was like, I'm back. So when I was getting into my message, which I hadn't planned that topic earlier, but I had started talking about it and my live ended. So I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna start my live back fresh, focusing on the topic I had left off on previously. About matching energy. Michaela, please, baby, don't be rude. You see I'm talking. Thank you. Yeah, matching energy. And that even comes to family, family stuff like, we can't be out here matching energy, period. I ain't matching nobody energy unless they are happy and they are positive and they have a rich mindset, and then I can match that. We right here, we eye to eye on that time. You talking my language. Hey, Miss Janet, how are you? I hope you're having a great day, Queen. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, it came out good. Our coloring came out good, Kendall. Actually, Michaela, we played some games. One of them was we had to close our eyes and pick 4 colors. Just 4 colors, blindly pick colors. And we had to make do those colors to draw, to color in our pictures.
We'll have like a 3-minute timer or something.
Yeah, and then we'll set a timer for like a 4-minute drawing, 5-minute, 6-minute, 7-minute drawing. And so, we did portraits. I'm going to post them too. Kendall said, we should post them. You want to post them, Ken? I said that last night. Yeah, we're going to post them. Okay, you're doing good. Yes, I was in Miss Yo-Yo's live early as well. Yes, girl, we have fun. We have fun. I hope y'all having a great day. What are you guys up to? Hey, Jazz.
I came here out of nowhere.
Hey, Jazz.
I was watching the Alvin and the Chipmunk show, but I should probably go back to watching that.
Okay, you can go back to watching. I was just talking about matching energy, you guys, and how we shouldn't match energy. We should not match other people's energy if they're not happy and if they don't have a rich mindset. If they don't have a rich mindset, and we're talking about matching energy, y'all, that means we're going to have to go all the way to the ground because some people are vibrating that low, And so I don't return energy. I don't match energy. I don't return energy. Only energy I return is to pull away my energy, or I just send love and light, Somebody could be sending, anger and all these negative feelings towards me, but I'm only sending love and light to them. And you guys, I'm telling you, our intentions are everything, in my opinion. My intentions are pure. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact that when you have pure intentions and you're not out here trying to hurt nobody, excuse you, I'm in my live. And when you're not out here trying to hurt nobody, things are going to always work out for you, period. Whether you see it now or you see it later, things are always going to work out perfectly for you. If not perfectly, they'll work out enough for you if you're out here moving with good intentions. But if you're out here moving with bad intentions, you gonna see it. People don't realize that things come back. What we put out comes back. Hey, Herb, how are you, my love? Thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. I love you guys.
You're my mom.
Yes, you guys. So I'm telling you, it comes back. So if you're out here moving with nasty intentions, honey, I don't know what to tell you. In my opinion, people who move with negative intentions and they're out to hurt people, that stuff comes back, and it comes back to people in such a way that they don't even realize. They just getting back what they put out. They just think it's just something bad. No, it's in my opinion, people are getting back. As they say, paying the Pied Piper. Put that kid. Herb, I hope you're having a great day, love. I love you. Send a light from me and mine to you and yours. I hope you are having a beautiful day. So I try to make sure I'm moving with pure intentions at all times. at all times. Like, just genuinely moving with pure intentions, because that's just the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? Either you're a good person or you're not, type thing. Either you have good intentions or you don't, you know, in my opinion. And so I just, you know, treat people how I want to be treated, you know, and I protect my energy, I protect my peace. Yeah, I just live life. I just live life being optimistic and seeing my glass as half full instead of half empty. You know, I'm serious, and people don't realize how much energy is transfers. You know, and that's why I said, you know, just protect your peace, because energy transfers, and it really does. It really does, and that's another reason I stopped eating meat, you guys. Energy transfer, seriously. You know, I don't want to eat no animal that's been slaughtered. They were living in fear before they were unalive. They knew what was coming, and they couldn't avoid it. You know what I mean? And so they went from that to my dinner plate. That's why I have not eaten meat in so long. Well, you know, guys, I was just eating seafood or whatever, which we stopped eating that too now. So, but that's why, because energy does transfer. And yeah, like I said, I want living food. I prefer living food. Mind you, I don't have the perfect diet, because I do eat sugars. I do, you know, I do eat complex carbs, you know, more than I probably should.
Yeah, sometimes we eat fast food sometimes.
The only fast food we really eat though is Chipotle.
Yeah.
But so I just try to be
Or maybe
mindful.
Zaxby's or something.
Mind journey, right. Please don't touch my hand again. My phone is trying to steady my phone, my love. But yes, you're not in the camera. So yeah, and also another thing, y'all. I think some people, they get caught up in the like I don't know if you guys have ever had a communication with someone, and it's like they. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kendall. Yeah, let's just send us some love and light. Thank you so much, Kendall. I appreciate you, my love. Eating that anxiety and fear is bad. Absolutely, Mind Journey. Eating that anxiety and fear is horrible. I'm telling you, it's Mind Journey. I recently stopped eating seafood. I've had shrimp one time. Me and my daughter did eat shrimp, but other than that, I haven't even had seafood in like a month. Yeah, that energy transfer, y'all. Just imagine. Oh my gosh, those animals getting unalive in front of their offspring, and vice versa. Their, you know, offspring getting unalive in front of them, and they know they're up next. Just imagine that fear that was captured in that very moment of unaliving. It was a certain amount of fear. It was a certain level of fear that was captured at that very moment. You know, and that goes from that to whoever it consumes it. And as Mind Journey did mention earlier, you guys, consumption is not only about what we're taking in orally by mouth, eating, digesting, excuse me. But hold on one second. Let me finish my idea. Thank you, love. Consumption is also what we're listening to or what we're looking at. It all registers deep down in our subconscious. And so that's why it's important to be mindful of what we consume, not only what we eat, but what we look at, what we listen to.
Also, Mom.
You know?
But, Mom, when...
Hey, Ariana. Of course I remember you, my love. Thank you for stopping by. How could I not? How could I not remember you, Ariana? I love you. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping by.
But, Mom, but when you cook fish, doesn't fish get killed too?
Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. So
that's kind of the same thing. You kind of just added to it.
That's right, baby. But you're absolutely right, Michaela. Thank you for pointing that out. But seafood was thought of as being a more healthy alternative to the typical red meat, like or the typical pork. Of course, pork is horrible. Hey, Dwight, how are you? Hey, King, thank you for stopping by my live. Of course, I remember you. How could I not? I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have yet to do so. Of course, I remember you, darling. Hey, Miss Deborah, how are you? Hey, Miss Deb. But yes, y'all, I was just speaking about matching energy and how important it is to be mindful of what we are feeding our souls. Hello. Oh, I can't really pronounce your name. I do apologize, but thank you so much for stopping by my live. It's nice to see you, Dwight. It's nice to see you as well. Miss Deborah, I'm happy that you are good, my love. I'm happy you are good. Yes, you guys, like the live and subscribe to my channel if you would like to. I would appreciate it. I really would. But yes, y'all. So, like I was saying, if you're just entering the live, I was basically speaking about energy and not matching energy. Y'all, we cannot match people's energy out here. We can't do it. It's too much stuff going on. People are out here going crazy. People are out here unaliving people. People are out here hurting children. What type of energy is that to match? We don't want to match energy. We want to maintain our own energy. We want to raise our own energy and maintain it. All right? We want to raise our energy, raise our frequency, and maintain it at that high level. We don't want to match energy. That's not a good idea, you guys. I don't watch the news, but I will tell you this. I know enough that it's people out here really doing some really weird stuff, crazy stuff. I don't want to match these people's energy, y'all. They're doing stuff I wouldn't even dream of doing. They're doing things I could not even imagine. Like, I couldn't even picture myself doing. This type of thing that some people are doing. So, for me to say I want to match somebody's energy or I'm matching energy, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not matching your energy, my love. No, I'm not. No, thank you. And so, that's pretty much what I was talking about, you guys. And I was also speaking about diet and stuff like that. And how energy transfers when you unalive, when they unalive animals and then and serve it to us, you know. And let's not even speak about the preservatives that are used, you guys, to prolong the life of this stuff. Oh my God, the nitrates that they use in preserving. Oh my gosh, they also meat glue, you guys. Some people feel like they're eating like a steak, but it's like I don't even want to get too deep into it, but it's not, everything is not as it seems. Everything is not as it seems. It really isn't. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kendall. Thank all of you guys. Y'all, everything is not what it seems. Everything is not what meets the eye. Okay? I'm going to say that everything is not what meets the eye. It's just not. And so, like they have AI, you guys see how they do. It's like technology is crazy. Look at AI, right? It is deeper. It's way deeper than AI. I'll just say that. It gets deep, deep. Okay, it gets real deep, and everything is not what meets the eye. And so I'm happy that I'm in the know. I'm in the know. You know, a lot of people, a lot of people just don't know. You know, and it is what it is. You know, I'm not, hey, judging anybody because I don't want to do that. But, you know, I just feel like it's our responsibility to be aware. It's our responsibility, as Mind Journey did speak earlier. Yes, yes, Mind Journey. Yes, the meat glues. I'm serious. All the fillers. Oh my gosh. Yes, Mind Journey. Absolutely. And people think they're eating steak and they are really eating chemicals straight up, processed in some instances, allegedly, in my opinion. As it's been stated, researched, in my opinion, everything in my video is allegedly. It is my opinion based off my own experience and my own opinion. But yes, you guys. So I suggest you guys do your own research and you know see what you come up with. But like Mind Journey did mention earlier, it is our responsibility. I forget exactly how. Let me see. What you had mentioned something earlier. Oh yes, same way people watch the news, so on and so forth, and they are up to date with certain things that happen. That has nothing to do with them, and that will never affect them. You know, same way they're in the know about that. I think it's our responsibility as a people to be in the know about what we eat, what we put in our bodies or whatever. I think it's our responsibility. You know, it's our responsibility, you guys, to be informed consumers. Okay, and so it's a choice. It's a choice. Aw, thank you, Dwight, and thank you, Mind Journey. Y'all are so sweet. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really do. You guys are beautiful as well. Mind Journey, you have such a beautiful energy about yourself. And yeah, so like you were saying earlier in your live, Mind Journey, yes, it is our responsibility. You know, people keep up with the propaganda of it all, but what about when it comes down to you? What makes you who you are? what creates the health and reality that you have and that you live in. You know what I mean? And so it comes down to choices, and we all have choices, you know, and some people choose not to. Hey, it's free will. You know what I'm saying? It's free will. So people are going to do what they want to do, and they're not going to do what they don't want to do. And that's okay. But I feel like it's a good idea if people are, you know, enlighten their knowledge about certain things, you know. I really do, you guys. I'm telling you. I thought about being a holistic nurse. You know, I really have thought about that, like being like in a, you know, which of course that's a very narrow path because a lot of holistic ideas aren't really pushed to the forefront. But yeah, I love holistic healing. That's my preference for my own self, which I said, like I said, I'm healthy. I don't take medicine, and I'm grateful. I don't have any health issues. So I'm all about preventative, you guys. So it's preventative versus reactive. All right. So prophylactic or preventative measures are measures that are taken to prevent illness, to prevent sickness. And whereas to reactionary is after a sickness or illness is already set in and then you're reacting to it. So I believe in preventative measures so you don't have to be reactive. You know what I mean? It's like stopping an accident before it happens type deal, as opposed to having an accident and then having to clean up and, you know, do all the reparations and stuff after. So yeah, I'm definitely that type of person. I am a proactive person. I like to prevent things instead of, and that's why I teach my children, especially my son, with him being the age that he is, you know, you don't want to not take care of yourself, and then you find yourself having to be reactive, having yourself to put your health and your life into someone's hands outside of you. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in that predicament. And so that's why I teach my kids how I teach them. And they also are holistic as far as, you know, we drink our tea, so on and so forth. It's all about a preventative thing. And it really helps our mood. It helps us, period. Ever since we stopped eating meat, you guys, it's been easier to digest. As you guys could probably imagine, our thoughts have been that's rude. Stop. Our thoughts have been way much clearer. As you could imagine, we are definitely not matching energy. Okay. We are definitely not matching energy. You know, absolutely not matching energy. Especially now, even more so. You know, we haven't had meat or we haven't had chicken, beef, pork, turkey, or anything like that in over almost 4 years now. And so, I mean, it's just everything has been so much better for us. Everything has been so much better for us. Hey, Ariana. Hey, Ariana. Hit that like button, queen. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so I just, I advise people that are close to me and that I have some influence over, you know, hey, don't be reactive, be proactive. Let's prevent things from happening as opposed to letting it happen. And then, you know, like us stop eating meat, that was a preventative measure as well. All right. Thank you, Ariana, my love. Us and our drinking our teas and stuff, like I said previously, that's a preventative measure, you know, to maintain good health. You know, to maintain good health. Just imagine a lifetime of eating all dead food. Imagine a lifetime of eating dead food, dead energy. Just like just imagine, I don't know, honey. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You guys, there's so much I could say, but of course I won't get into for political reasons and this whole YouTube. You know, certain things I'm just not going to talk about. But I will say this. I'm happy to be in the know. And I think everybody would benefit from research. Everybody would benefit from, you know, I think everybody could benefit from just, you know, being in the know, doing some research, changing some things around with their diets. I think, I think people could benefit from that, and I'll just leave it at that. You guys, it was such a hot day today. Such a hot day. What you want, Kayla?
Oh, look at my eye.
What's wrong with your eye? You are right in my camera. Good gracious, girl. She's silly, y'all. So, yes, you guys, I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by my live. I thank you guys so much. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you as well, okay? I'm about to get up and start moving around. I'm not ending my live, but I am about to get up and start moving around some, doing some stuff around. So I'm gonna just like run it or whatever. I'm gonna be live for a while. I understand if you guys have to leave and come back or just leave. I do understand, you know, and I love you guys no matter what. And I appreciate you guys for even stopping by in the first place. Okay, we're just relaxing. You okay, Kayla? You okay? Y'all, she is something else with this daggone donkey.
She's gonna slap you in the face.
Oh, did I tell you guys I'm working tonight? I think I mentioned it. I know I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah,
I am working tonight. I'm going to be working. Thank you for the hearts, my journey. Yes, you guys. So I will be working tonight.
Oh.
In which I don't work on the weekdays, but I'm going to work tonight. I'm thinking about going to the beach. Tomorrow, get your fingers out your mouth, my love. Tomorrow, we're going to the beach, you guys. Either we're going to the beach or we're going to the movies to see Elio. It's a new movie called Elio out, you guys. And that looks like it's going to be a good one. That looks like it's going to be a good one. And so, definitely we're going to the movies, Kayla, or do you want to go to the beach if the weather's nice? Or do y'all want to go to the water park? What do y'all want to do?
I want to go to Great Wolf Lodge.
Okay, I'm saying tomorrow though. We're not going tonight, of course. I mean tomorrow. We have to make plans. I have to make reservations and get all that squared away. I mean, so out of the options that I gave you, what would you prefer? Those are your options. Wolf Lodge is not included right now. And all right, so you want to go the one in? Okay, don't say the location out loud, but okay, we'll go there.
I don't even know.
So we'll be going to the water park.
Park.
We gotta see how the weather's gonna be, you guys. If you just oh no, we're not in Michigan, love. But yeah, I know you are. Hey PGA, how are you? Hello, I appreciate you guys for stopping by my live, you guys. I was talking about matching energy. And right now we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow, you guys. I am working tonight. They asked me and I said yes. And so yeah, I'll be working tonight.
I don't know which one I should do.
But yes, PGA.
I really do not know what to do.
We have to see what the weather's gonna be like too, Michaela. Because if there's gonna be rain or something, that's gonna knock that water park out. Because it's not an indoor water park. We're talking about going to tomorrow. No, Great Wolf Lodge. That is an indoor water park.
Looks so awesome.
And we are gonna go there this summer. We are, but we won't be going tomorrow. So I'm trying to think, y'all. I think we can go see Elio. Because I'll get off at 7 in the rise. And when I get off, of course, I'll get me a little bit of sleep. Yeah, we'll probably end up going to the movies, y'all, honestly. The movies and the beach. Yes, PGA. She has to choose, King. It has to. So, PGA, what are you up to? Mind Journey, how is your fasting going? Your juicing fast going? You got it down packed, Mind Journey. You are on the right track. You really are. I see you were in the know. And Kendall, you as well. If you're still on my live, my love, I'm proud of you, ladies. Why not both activities? Well, because I'll be just getting off work, PGA. And, okay, yes, you're very welcome, Mind Journey. You're very welcome. Because, PJ, I'll be getting off at 7. And so I don't want to I thought about it. I don't want to go to the beach when I'm probably going to be a little bit tired at least. That's not a good idea. When you go to the beach, you want to be totally energetic, ready to go. Not saying I won't be, because I will be, but, you know, you got to be really alert, ready to go, you know, because the beach, I'm on high alert. I'm sure you guys are as parents as well. We have to be on high alert for our babies at the beach. Yeah, I feel it would be. Yeah. Right, PGA. You feel me now? Right. You feel me? All right. Yes, always alert. Right, Mind Journey. You can't go to the beach half-stepping. with an 8-year-old, with not even a 10, 9, 11, 12, 13. You just don't, you want to be all the way alert. Now, you can go to the movies halfway, and, you know, you go to the movies, that's, you know, that's one thing, which I'm not going to be tired, you guys. I doubt it. But I'm just saying, you just got to be extra alert.
But why?
At the beach. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because you beautiful you love to just go. When we go to the beach, y'all, she takes off running. You hear, she loves the beach, and I love the beach too. But you know, you gotta be careful. Like I tell her, that undertow, there's there's a sense of danger. Even though I am an optimistic person, and I look on the brighter side about things, and I stay in the present, so on and so forth, but still, I have got to educate her on that undertow. There's an undertow associated with that beach water that you may not see, but it's there. And so that undertow is strong. Just like I use the analogy, or not necessarily analogy, but I compared it to Dora, you know, in the undertow. In 2025, we have to be alert, even if we are alone. Yes, it's always something going on, and exactly my journey. So let's look at the safety element in regard to the water, deep water. That's one element. That doesn't even include the crazy people out here ready to kidnap kids and stuff. So it's different variables. You are absolutely right. It's different variables when it comes to being aware and being alert, and something always going on. Right. Absolutely right.
Kids is crazy.
Yeah, baby. People are doing really evil stuff, you know? And I try not to, you know, scare her or anything like that, but I have got to let her know. And that's how I'm so happy that I'm parenting the way I'm a gentle parent. So I'm doing gentle parenting. That's something different, because with my son, I wasn't as gentle as I am now. But as we get older, we learn better, and in my opinion, when you learn better, you got to do better. And so I'm a way better parent now to her than I was to my son, which I was a great parent to him too. But I was more stern and more rigid with her. You know, I love letting her express herself. I don't get, you know, upset when she expresses herself, even if it's something that other people would consider out the norm. Because guess what? Let's just be honest. The generations before us, they weren't, like, it was crazy. Like, the way we used to get whippings and stuff. Well, I'll speak for me. The way I used to get disciplined, I wouldn't dare discipline my daughter like that, my kids like that. You know, so I'm definitely breaking generational curses, you guys. I'm definitely breaking generational curses. I let my children express themselves. That's something I couldn't really experience as a child, because it was what they said went. What my dad said, that was a golden standard, all right? And what they expected, that was their expectation. Like, it was not much leeway coming up in my household. My father was in the Marine Corps. He was very rigid, very stiff, very much so a disciplinarian. Okay? Whereas for me, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm giving my kids some leeway. I'm letting them express themselves without fear of reprimand. Like right now, my daughter has her afro out. You guys, I had braided her hair so pretty, put beads on it, and it was so cute.
Not even 3 days.
It wasn't even in for 2 days. It wasn't even in for 3-4 days, you guys. She wanted her afro. And so what did I do? I took those braids out and I let her wear her natural afro. You know, it's her hair. And that's not much to ask for her to, you know, she wants to express herself with her natural afro. Who am I to say no? You know, who am I to say no? You can't wear your natural afro. That's crazy. That's crazy, you guys. Now, mind you, that's not an experience that I would be able to have as a child, because how my mom did my hair was how it was going to stay until she said otherwise. See, I'm not like that with my
How did your hair look when you was a kid?
Well, my mom used to braid my hair and put beads on it like I do yours. And she was very heavy-handed. Yes, I love that she loves her hair too, Mind Journey. I love that. Thank you. I love that too.
You was probably more heavy-handed.
She says I'm heavy-handed, you guys, too.
She's very heavy-handed. Real footage of mom doing my hair before school.
She's talking about rare footage of me doing her hair before school. Stop, Kayla. You're exaggerating now, but...
But really, that's so bro. Why are you so heavy-handed? If If your phone dropped in your hand, it would crack because your hand is so heavy.
She says I have got a heavy hand, you guys. Well, you know what, Kayla? I actually get it from your grandma. Your grandma was very heavy-handed.
Oh, which one? I have two.
Yes, your grandma Elaine was very heavy-handed. And still is. But yes, honey, she wanted her afro, so. And that's just one of the many ways that I let her express herself. That's one of the ways I let her express herself, you know? I mean, that's not crazy. It's not crazy. I love that she likes to go outside and play. I love that for her. Me and her were just outside a little bit playing. I love that she likes to go outside and play. She has a tablet. She's never in it. I don't even know what her tablet is right now. She's never in it. And I love that, you know? Now, she does watch TV and stuff like that, but my daughter loves to do a lot of drawing. We do a lot of drawing, a lot of stuff like that. And so, like, you know,
but
just
you brought
using
some
your
more.
things that actually take mind power, you know? Things that take mind power.
Oh, Mom.
I think people need to do more things that take mind power because the internet is so, it's so, in the westernized culture in general, is everything is so, you know, so much about instant gratification. You know, instant gratification, instant gratification. They want it and they want it now. We want it and we want it now. So I think technology has played a big part in instant gratification
Mom.
as opposed to us actually doing the work with our minds. You know what I mean?
Mom, what do you think Beto's doing?
Because, yeah, you know, like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it, okay? That's a popular expression. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. And in my opinion, using your mind and your brain, it comes with like writing things down, writing down your thoughts, doing puzzles, all right? Things that actually take my brain power that you can't just type in your phone, what's this, what's that? Just sit down and actually writing stuff out, visualizing, writing it, thinking about it, you know? In my opinion, people need to make sure they're exercising that muscle because the brain is a muscle and we need to work on that every day. We need to exercise our brain.
Excuse me?
In my opinion. Yes, baby. Everything that I
I
do
would be
state
okay
is
if
in
you-
my
I
opinion,
would be
based
okay-
off of my opinion, my personal experiences, and allegedly.
What?
I'm in no way, form, or fashion dictating anyone else and what they should do. I'm only speaking about my experiences, in my opinion. Butterfly, I'm going into a meeting, love. I will check you later. Well, guess what? I appreciate you so much, Mind Journey.
Mom.
Thank you for stopping by, Queen. You are appreciated. Enjoy your meeting. Don't forget, we not matching energy, but you already know that, Queen. You already know that. Yes. Spread some love, honey.
Mom.
I love it.
I
What,
would
Kayla?
be okay if you're going live while we draw.
Not yet, Kayla. Not right now. Hold on. I'll be getting off in a little bit, okay?
But we can still draw
You guys, how about I
live.
did a live earlier, you guys, and it just
can.
cut off. Kendall's my live earlier just stopped. I don't know. But I just took it as a cue. I'm telling you guys, I'm the type of person, I take things I feel like is challenging me or it's like trying to work against me. I just go even harder. So instead of just not going back live, as soon as that live cut out for whatever reason, I got into go mode and I went live again. And I went live again, and I'm going to go live again tomorrow as well. See you later, Mind Journey. Yes.
Mom.
Yes, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to go live again. I don't know, because I told y'all I'm working tonight. I'm working tonight from 11 to 7. And, of course, I have my break or whatever. I have my usual break. But, of course, I'm not going live at work. That's bonkers. Not happening. So what I'll do is unless I go live on my break, I could do that. But what I will do, I'm definitely going to go live tomorrow, you guys, when I get off, whatever. I have not worked graveyard shift in a while, so
Someone asked
I
a
don't do
question.
that. It's not my thing. I have been. Yes, PGA. Yes. So I am a widow. My husband unfortunately passed away in 2017. So, yes, I have been married, my love. Yes, my love, I have been.
When I was like
Yes, and I
2
love
months
him
old.
still, and I love him still. So,
It was when I was like
yes,
2
baby,
months
baby,
old.
hold on, baby. No, it wasn't. You don't. No, it wasn't. You
Okay,
weren't
was
that old. No, just give me a second. We'll talk about that.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that. It's okay. No, you don't have to be sorry to hear that. Life is good. It's okay. Life is good. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm abundant. You know, we made a beautiful daughter together. Yeah, we made a beautiful daughter. You know, life is good. Life is good. And of course we wish he was here, but what we have is what we
Mom, look
have,
at the
you know.
clothes.
No need to be sad or dwell. He wouldn't want that.
was just a
Oh, yes, they're pretty, Kayla. Yes, that was my only marriage. Yep. Yep.
Can you put the drawing stuff in here? I want to draw or something.
Baby, we will, but you're about to be in a little bit, my love. Don't forget, I'm taking you to Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to pick that up where we left off. When I pick you, I'll be there to pick you up first
bring the
thing.
drawing
As soon as I
stuff
get
up
off,
for you?
I'll be there to pick you up.
Okay, but can I
And then we're gonna go ahead and figure out what. I guess we'll go ahead and go to the theater. So, yeah. What about you, PGA? Have you ever been married? Or are you married? Have you been married ever? Or do you ever see yourself get married? You guys, hold on, baby. Hold on. Okay, babe. I got this, baby. I know. Look, I can see just fine. See and don't see. Okay. But yeah. So have you ever been married? All right, never. Okay. Well, if that's something that you desire, it will happen for you one day. I'm speaking that. And it's going to be the best experience for you. Yeah, I'm not against it either, of course, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, so it will happen for you, and it's going to be the best thing you ever done. I'm going to speak that on you, for you. Yes. Y'all better be intentional with your words, in my opinion. It's very important that we are intentional with our words, because what we say, our words have so much more power than people give it credit for. Like we literally are who we say we are, and we can definitely speak. We can speak our reality into existence, and that's whether it's good or bad. Okay, so if you're speaking badly on yourself and your life, guess what? 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, you are going to receive more bad and more negative. Whereas if you're speaking life and love into not only you, but into others,
Mommy?
you'll get it back tenfold. And you will manifest that positive, or you know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. And I'm highly grounded in my opinion. And in regard to what I say, you guys, I stand 10 toes down on what I'm saying for me.
Mom?
And and my feelings about it, and I respect others and how they feel. Yeah, I definitely do. I know everybody's not bound to have the same opinion, and it doesn't make their opinion any less valid than mine. But what my opinion really matters to me, of course, because that's what I live by. Have you ever dated a cop? I have never dated a cop. No. Nope, I've never dated a cop.
Mom, when I'm going to Grandma's, can I bring the coloring stuff?
Yes, love, of course you can.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Michaela, go ahead and get your stuff together now, love bug. Because as soon as I get off of this live, you guys, sometimes I talk so fast that I kind of get tripped up over my words. All right, Kayla, go ahead and go get your stuff together, my love bug. So that way, when I end this live, you can go ahead and we can head on out. But yes, you guys, I just wanted to talk about matching energy, y'all. Y'all better stop. In my opinion, from my perspective, it's not a good idea to match energy. So be very intentional with your words and know what you're saying when you're saying it. Before you say it, you need to know what you're saying. In my opinion, before you say it, know what you're saying. I know things become popularized and are trendy. Things are trendy and start trending. And so it's so easy to let it roll off your tongue. But try to be intentional with what you say and just really know what you're saying and the meaning of what you're saying instead of just saying it because it sounds popular or it's trending at that time. Be mindful, all right, in my opinion. And for me, I don't match energy, and I don't say I do. I don't say, oh, I'm matching energy. No, I'm not. I'm not matching energy. No, I'm not. You had some experiences there. Yeah, so yes, you guys, don't be so quick to say you gonna match somebody's energy. No, y'all. Rise above. Rise above. And so it was put on my spirit to say these things that I've said. It was my spirit, you know what I'm saying? Led me to this message about matching energy. And so I gave you guys what was on my mind and my heart to say. And so, yeah, maybe someone could use it. And if not, like I said, Yeah, if it don't fit, let it fly or whatever. I think that's the same. So yeah, I know that's just how I live, y'all. That's just me. I don't match energy. I'm such a happy person. I'm such a happy person. I dare not. I dare not match energy. And I actually find pride. And I pat myself on the back, you guys. I pat myself on the back. I do not wait for people to tell me I'm doing a good job. I do not wait for people to say, oh, this or that. And I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I love, when people acknowledge certain things or whatever about me, especially people that are in my direct circle, like my son, my daughter, my mother, or you guys as well. I appreciate it all, but I definitely, and you guys shouldn't either. Don't wait for validation outside of yourself. Be solid and firm and pat your own self on the back and acknowledge you for the great person that you are. Acknowledge yourself. Applaud yourself. Don't wait for validation outside of yourself. You be your own validation. You let your actions speak for you. You let your actions speak for you. Yes, if it don't apply, let it fly. Thank you. Thank you. I told y'all I'm out the loop. I'm out the loop.
Mom, can you
Okay. Okay.
Mom, can you say
Yeah,
live
I
while
may
you're
I
driving?
may I may. I don't know if I go live or not when I'm driving. But yes, if it doesn't fly, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Yeah, you guys, but I'm telling you, I like to stay out the loop. I'm that type. I'm out the loop. I'm the type of person who is out the loop. I'm not in the know about
Be
everything.
right back, Mom.
Mwah. Okay, baby. Unless it pertains to me, I love you more, my love. I love you more. Yeah, I don't gotta be on every scene. I don't have to, be in every mix. In my personal life, like right here, like online, okay, yes, I'm here and there online, sure, from time to time. But as far as my own personal life, like tangible, the things you can touch, I'm very low key. I'm very to myself. I'm so out of the loop, and I love that for me. I love that for me. No one knows me out here. And I've been here. I've been here for some time now, you guys. No one knows me. No one knows me, and I love that. I love to live somewhere for years and don't nobody know me. That's how out of the loop I am. And I love that for me. You guys, when you make yourself hard to access, your value increases. Your value increases. The more you are not accessible, your value increases. You know what I mean? Your value increases. The less accessible you are, in my opinion, the less accessible you are, increases your value. It does. It increases your value. And so keep being not so easy to access. You know what I'm saying? I love that for me. I love that. I love that for me. And that's another reason, you guys. Like I said, I'm single. That's why. That's one of the reasons why. Because my energy is so freaking dope. My energy is on steroids. And so I feel like, like I just can't give it to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just can't give my energy to anyone because, like, my energy, in my opinion, my energy enter the room before I do. You know what I'm saying? Like my energy enters the room before I do. Think about it. That's powerful. That's powerful when your energy hit the room before you get there, type thing. And so yeah, I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it. I'm keeping my circle nice and tight. I love it. I love that for me. Like I said, I have no enemies. If someone doesn't like me, they are on their own. The feeling is not mutual. I will not match energy. I will not match energy. It's not happening. Captain. It ain't happening, Captain. I ain't matching nobody's energy. I am a force to be reckoned with. I'm everything. You know what I mean? I'm everything. I'm powerful. I'm healthy. I am rich. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am light in the darkness, honey. I am darkness in the light. I am everything. I am everything. To be honest, I'm not friendly with the neighbors because you never know the agenda. However, I will make it my mission to have at least 2 households in my corner. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm friendly. I'm a very friendly person, but it's limits. Just because you're friendly doesn't mean you have to associate. Just because you're friendly doesn't mean you have to, you know. I'm very friendly. I'm a very bubbly person. I'm very bubbly, y'all. I'm always laughing or trying to make somebody laugh or humming or dancing. Like I'm happy, and like I'm genuinely just happy. Like every day is not peaches and cream. Like every day is peaches and cream, but of course things come up in my life like everybody else's. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's not, it's just all about how you handle it. It's about your perspective on, on things and what you deem to be important. What may be important to someone else may not mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? What bothers other people may not, bother me at all. And so I love that about me. I love that about me. You know what I mean? I love that. You guys, I love you guys. It was on my heart, on my spirit to relay those words that I just said, just to get that out there and say, to talk to you guys about that. Like I said, everything that I say is in my opinion. It's based off of my own experience, my own perspective, and my own beliefs. In no way am I trying to sway the masses, I'm trying to spread some good light, good energy, hoping that someone receives it. Everything is from love that I say. Everything is from a place of love. And like I said, y'all, don't go matching nobody energy. Meaning when it comes to the whole line, I will have at least, well, hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. I don't want you reading my comments, honey, necessarily. Hold tight. Okay, gotcha. Absolutely. You have got to, you've got to balance out your energy accordingly, and everybody is not worth your energy, period. So I understand that, PGA.
What's wrong?
Nothing, baby. Get over there, baby. Okay, nothing, love.
Okay.
You're okay. Yes, you guys. But with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you. If you're catching this on a replay, know that you are appreciated. I love each and every one of you guys. Don't forget that the best things in life are absolutely free.
Bye.
You say bye?
Bye.
You guys, the best things in life are free. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mind Journey, Kendall, PGA. I appreciate you so much for joining my live. Let's see who else. Of course, Mind Journey, I did mention you as well. Just to everyone who joined my live, you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, Ariana. That's right, Kayla. It's Ariana. That's right. Let's not forget Ariana. Look, you guys, thank you so much. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have yet to do so. Don't forget to leave a comment if you're catching this on the replay. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye.